Howdy.
Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into this.
Okay, so there's a couple things to go over today. First off, we took two trades. One of them was break even, the other one was take profit at a really good number. At a really good number. Oh wow, final take profit would have been hit. Okay, so I'm glad I'm making this video. There's a lot of things to go over. First off, let's get into the trade. Let's see what we saw. So, first off, my initial bias was bearish. I was really wanting some bearish price action today, but that didn't happen. Unfortunately, we were ranging like a motherfucker. Anyway, freaking what led me into the first trade? So the first trade, I don't know why it's not showing up, but it was around here. I initial bias was bearish. We came through this gap and kept breaking structure below, came back up, and then broke structure off of this candle. So I decided to go short. That was being it was super choppy. It was not doing very well. And then, or no, I'm sorry, it was on ES is when we were doing that. So we came up, inversed all of these gaps, broke structure below. Yeah, okay, so on here, it came down, retraced back, and then broke structure below. Very bad trade this was. This was a very bad trade because we entered into shorts off of an extension. Like if we wanted to short, it should have been way up here, but that didn't happen. Fortunately, so fortunately, price came back down and we were able to get out of that trade at break even. Then, since we got out at break even, I decided to give myself another trade. And thank God we did because of this guy. So, what did we see come through here? We noticed this is a 10-minute fair value gap. I noticed price was just respecting the hell out of this fair value gap. Oh, wow. Wow, I got out early. Anyway, it's fine. We made a lot of money today. um, fucking yeah. So price came within EQ. This was on the 1 minute. Yeah. So here, so price came into equilibrium, and then we respected this equilibrium and broke structure out of it while inversing this guy at the same time. When I've noticed that when I have two confluences that happen at the exact same time, such as a breaker structure and an inverse fair value gap, that is a super good signal. Whoa, lag. Yeah, super good signal. So we entered. This is what the risk to reward would have looked like. It was honestly not that good of a risk to reward. I gave myself a lot of room to play with for my stop. So not really a 1-to-1, but oh, man, this is really this hurt me. Anyway, freaking yeah, man. I don't know how to freaking set multiple take profits. Like I don't I need to figure this out because like I want to do market orders so I can get a good entry. But man, it is just hot. I don't know how to put multiple take profits. See, like on a limit order, it's easy to set multiple. Oh, got it. Okay. Let's just get rid of this guy. Anyway, yeah, those were the confluences. We pulled into EQ, inverse of our value gap, and broke structure out of it. Uh, what to do better for next time? I think that for the month of March, I should be on the TJR stream. I think that I have been saying to myself, I keep going back and forth with this, whether or not I should be on the stream or not. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like, it's like sometimes the stream works, sometimes it doesn't. It's like so the reason I got out of that trade is because I was listening to I got out of this ES trade. The reason I got out of that is because I first off, we were just in drawdown the whole time. And then secondly, TJR was saying how price was probably going to go bullish if we ended up inversing. It was a 5 minute. If we ended up inversing this guy, and you kind of did up here. So, I mean, there was a lot of reasons why price could have gone up. Um, so that's why I got out of the trade. They were talking bullish, so I was like, okay, goddamn, maybe I should get out of this trade. And thank God I did, because I would have been fully stopped out right now in like $600 worth of drawdown. So, oh, that's good. It's good. But I will say that I definitely did this trade on my own. At least the long. I flipped my bias because of the stream, but I saw the equilibrium, inverse fair value gap, all of that crap on my own. I did that on my own. I promise you, I did that on my own. Psych going into this was pretty good. Um I've been watching Mark Douglas's freaking it's like psychology mindset, and he says that trading with fear leads to the opportunity of error. And I recognize with that so much, man. Like when you're not even just in trading, like I'm a chef, and like I noticed not just me but my coworkers too, when we're going really fast during a rush and everyone's like worried and like rushing and just like not feeling good. Everything gets messy, like the kitchen gets messy, our food gets messy. It's like everything is just not as good as it could possibly be. And that's what I've been working on a lot is trying to trade without fear, trying to trade calm, cool, and collected so that you can lead to the opportunity of success. Fear leads to the opportunity of error. Being calm, cool, and collected leads to the opportunity of success. I recognize with that quote so much. Um, what else would I say? What else could I say? I guess we should get, what did I do good for today? I feel like I was trading less with fear this time. I think, I got to find that golden mean. Like today, price action was so choppy. I don't know if I should have entered that short when I did. I entered it in the extension. I entered it like not before 10 o'clock. I entered it like it was not, I was just like married to my bias sort of. And, that's what happens when you're afraid. You just get married to, and you just get like attached to your original anticipation, right? Like when we are anticipating something, that is what we want. So when it doesn't go our way, we find a reason to make it so that it could. Meaning like, okay, my bias was bearish today, but we were getting bullish confluences. But I just was married to the bias. I just wanted it to go short. So I went into shorts and maybe like subconsciously I was like, if I enter shorts, then price will go down. But that's just not how the market works, man. The market is there to manipulate you and hit your stop loss so that it can finally go in to the opposite direction. That's the whole point of this whole shit. And that's why we gotta. I guess I should have waited for the the thing that would have really made it a good short is that if we inversed this 10-minute fair value gap on NQ, this guy right here, but we never ever did that ever. And that I didn't even look at that. I didn't wait for that. I entered the short, then went on NQ, and then was like, we never inversed the 10-minute fair value gap. So, like, bro, I think I did pretty good today. I think I did pretty good. There's definitely room for improvements. Like, I think with the streams, I want to get off the streams, obviously. I want to start making trades solely on my own, creating my own biases, confirming my own biases, and then being reactionary off of market open, like but I'm so new, man. This is my third month trading. This is my third month with a Tradeify account, bro. Tradeify trading view account. So like, you know, maybe just for the month of March, uh, TGR, he's going to give a lot of good advice this month to Tim. And if I just pretend like I'm Tim and I just pretend like I'm listening to TGR and TGR is talking to me, that'd be great. That's a whole learning lesson right there, man. Never ever say no to knowledge. Never say no to knowledge. If it's expensive, be hesitant, but like if you're going to get a free book, if you are on YouTube and you're thinking about whether or not you should um if you should do this boot camp or watch this video, the answer is yes, dude, especially if it's free. Never say no to free knowledge, my guy. Like that being said, you should be skeptical of everything that you say in the markets because the only person that's wow, the only person that's the only person that's ever going to confirm your biases and make your actual strategy is you. TJR, Patty, fucking whoever the fuck is not going to teach you how to trade. You are going to teach you how to trade. So, that's my two piece. I guess we can get onto the rambling session, talk about life while we watch this chart and wish we were still in this trade. I was thinking about something last night that I wanted to say on stream. Oh yeah, anime. Fucking bro, I've been watching anime for I think a decade now, which is crazy, bro. I haven't watched anime in forever. Like once Luffy went Gear 5 and like took out Kaido, I stopped watching One Piece and that kind of really fucked up a lot of shit. That was like the last anime that I was like consistently watching. And yeah. Anyway, what else to ramble on about? I could talk about my job. My God, dude. Oh my God, dude. My job is like, oh, it is. It's stressful. It's really, really stressful right now. It's we're fuck, man. It's just like I have an internship that I have to do through my school, and I'm thinking about doing it at the job that I'm currently at. I have two jobs right now. One of them is on a food truck, one of them is actually in a restaurant. I'm thinking about doing the internship in that restaurant. But it's like, first off, I don't want to quit the food truck. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to go through the whole process of doing that. I told that guy that I would be there for years. I thought, all of that shit. And like, but it's just not a good opportunity to have an internship at a fucking food truck. Like, what the hell? Come on, bro. You can't put that shit on your resume, bro. They're gonna ask where you did your internship, and you're gonna be like, Big Dog Eats Food Truck. And they're gonna be like, oh, okay, so you're shit. you know? I'd much rather do it at this place, but then I'm gonna have to fucking quit the food truck because for it to be considered an internship, it has to be full time. Full time plus trading plus another job. Oh, plus I want to go to the gym. Plus I'm in a relationship. Plus I might be taking summer classes. Oh, that's too much. That's just too much, man. But like, but we gotta make a decision. We have to make a decision. I think I'm gonna go to him and be like, I want to keep working for you. I'm gonna kind of just be a substitute for you. I have to get this done. Unfortunate news. I'm really sorry. This internship thing came up. Um, I'll be there after the internship is done. I gotta text my advisor about it too, man. Oh my God, dude. Like, yeah. Uh, they also keep calling me skinny at work, which really fucking pisses me off because I'm not fucking skinny, bro. Like, ready? Yeah, bitch. Bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know I was jacked. Bet you didn't know I was fucking jacked as shit. Jacked as shit, bro. Yeah, I'm actually big as shit, by the way. I didn't let anybody know that until now, but now it's on the fucking internet, bitch. I'm jacked as shit. I'm big as fuck, motherfucker. 225 for 2 reps, bitch. Get off my fucking dick, bro. 235 max bench, motherfucker. 305 fucking squat, motherfucker. 405 fucking deadlift for fucking 2 solid ass motherfucking reps with good form, bitch. I should have done 3 reps. Oh my God, that's a good thing to talk about. That is one of the biggest regrets I have in life. Okay, I had a 405 deadlift maybe a year ago, right? Did 2 reps of that shit. So clean, such good form, bro. That shit moved better than I moved fucking 225 like 3 months before I hit the 405 deadlift, right? Bro, after two fucking reps, I don't know what the fuck was going through my head, and I put it down. Biggest regret in my life, bro. Should have went for that third fucking rep. Feel like Ronnie Coleman, bro. Um anyway, um yeah, I'm happy about this trade, but like I'm not happy that we didn't go short today, bro. Like we're within this opening week gap, but I knew that I had a feeling the price was gonna come up into this gap and like fill it and then go lower, but like we had already kind of come up into it, like into this part of the fair, like this opening part of the fair value gap. So I was like, okay, there's a possibility that we can go short. Plus, with all we had a London low below, an Asian low below, relative equal lows below on the fucking 5 minute. Like, look at all of this fucking liquidity, dude. Look at all this fucking liquidity, bro. But then you go into the hourly, right? And it's like here. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah. I think I am going to stay on the streams at least until the end of this month. I think that like if I really just gain as much knowledge as I possibly can from this stream, if I really fucking like keep it together and all that stuff, then you know, um, then things are gonna go good. By the end of the month, I'll be more knowledgeable and more confident. So. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. What to do better next time? Um, what to do better next time? Wait till both indexes are telling you bearish or bullish. Shorts would have played out today if NQ had inversed this gap, but it never did. ES inversed its gap, as you see here. That's why we fucking went in. Anyway, but NQ didn't. So does that mean that we're going to go short? No. Both the indexes need to line up. You can have a leading index, but both indexes need to line up. Um, freaking what I did good. What I did good. What I did good is give myself an extra opportunity to trade. We broke out at break even. Thank God, bro. Oh my God, dude. If I had, oh, if I had exited that trade at like negative $100 profit, bro, I would have only made like $200 a day. I'm not gonna show you the profit because I want to separate from the money. Um, what time is it? All right, yeah, I gotta go. It's 11 o'clock. I'm trying to get to the gym around 11:30. I'm trading in class tomorrow. Big, and like, I don't know, bro. Oh man, trading in class is not gonna be fun at all. I know she's gonna do a fucking group project again. Uh, we'll see, man. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here. Nice talking to you. I think this is trade recap like 19, which by the way, holy fucking shit. 19 trade recaps. I'm gonna start doing trade recaps even if I lose. The only time I'm not gonna do trade recaps is when I don't take a trade. I'll still be doing my trading journal on the days that I don't do the trade, but just the pre-market bias and analysis, not the lower time and higher time. Um, uh, confluences that I see because there would be none. Um, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I gotta end this before I keep rambling. Ooh. I'll see y'all later. It was good talking to you. It was fun being here. Peace out, guys.